Good afternoon, you're really welcome to this Ask Me Anything episode where Tina has asked for some acupressure points, some food and some qigong to help her with her low thyroid and also the brain fog that she has from menopause. She said she's just not feeling as sharp. So I know from my emails that this will resonate with a lot of you, and me included. I am a woman, I'm 56, I'm pretty much through my menopause. Sometimes it'll always just surprise me out of the blue and say, no, you're not quite done yet. And luckily enough, I have managed to work with a lot of the symptoms and I don't have the insomnia that I once had or the brain fog. We work with the body. So first things, let's deal with the brain fog. So the brain fog is due generally in Chinese medicine to a poor stomach and spleen function. Stomach and spleen are paired together and they are of the earth element. And the earth element is from 7 a.m. until 9 and 9 till 11. So some of the things that you want to do is to make sure you have a really good protein filled breakfast. Avoid your cold smoothies in the morning. We want warm, hot, protein rich food. Now that doesn't have to mean meat, but if you can include eggs or seaweed, nuts, seeds, avocado, all of these things are really great for strengthening the stomach and the spleen. We want to strengthen the stomach and the spleen because if not, we get a lot of dampness in the body, and dampness in the mind can mean brain fog. So let's have a look at a point straight away. Stomach 3. So I want you to draw a line right down through the pupil of the eye and you'll come underneath the cheekbone. Make sure not to go too far out to the side. You want to be directly underneath the cheekbone. And I want you to press and massage here. Now, don't give yourself any bruises and remember that you are connecting and having a conversation with your body. So on this side, I can feel it's a little more blocked than this side. So I'm just going to press. And actually what I do like to do is lean my elbows on my knees and just let your face fall into your fingers. So rather than pushing upwards, you're just letting the weight of your head relax onto your fingers. Taking a breath. Inhaling and exhaling. We can massage. There's big lymph points here as well, so we're really getting some nice lymph drainage. We want to release any of the dampness and the foggy headedness that we have. Tap into this point, like don't give yourself bruises. And also underneath, on top, underneath the pupil, on top of the cheekbone there is stomach 2, the great bone hole. So see if you can just press onto that and even perhaps do the 2 at the same time. I'm not pressing so that I'm bruising myself. I'm actually having a conversation with these points. So I'm feeling the energy. It's unlikely that it feels empty. It might feel hot and sticky. You might feel a great release through the sinuses, through the eyes, through the forehead. And massage. And tap. Woo. And as ever, we don't want to leave the energy stuck in the head. We have 3 energy centers in the body in Chinese medicine. Well, 3 main ones: the upper, the middle, and the lower dantian. Dantian means energy center. And unfortunately, a lot of people spend a lot of energy in the head, thinking things, working it out. Well, you don't need to do that. We have a little bit more relaxation when we bring our energy down to here. Also, people spend a lot of time in the heart, being compassionate. Oh, I feel your pain. Bring it down to the lower dantian. It's not doing anybody any favors by living up here. Be in your own power And then you can learn to use the energy, come up to the heart, give compassion, give a treatment, speak your truth. But really you always bring the energy back down to the lower dantian, just below and behind the belly button. And then also you can bring it up and connect with the mind. And we understand that the mind is connected to what's called yi mind, this universal mind. So we don't have to work everything out. The answers are all there. We relax, press the points, give a massage, give a tap, give a few breaths, and let the answers come to you. So if you feel like you're living a little bit too much in your head, a little bit too overwhelmed, anxious in your heart, let's bring everything to the lower dantian. Sweep these 12 horses, run the 12 horses through the forest. 12 horses run through the forest. Sweep and massage. Sweep and massage, and now stroke the neck and come down to the lower dantian. And you can just keep doing that. Feel the energy sinking down. Don't be afraid of letting your energy enter your sexual organs and your lower belly. Culturally, we're often told to kind of stay away from this area here in the lower dantian. We said, you know, it's dirty, don't go there. You know, religion has taught us that it's not to be touched. We're not to touch ourselves here. But actually the reason is because this is where your seat of your power is. I wrote a book, Good Food, Better Sex. And quite often, I was at a talk recently and somebody moved the book off the table, turned it over, because they didn't want to see the word sex. In Chinese medicine, sexual energy is about the regeneration of your own life force energy. So it's really important that you connect with the sexual organs and your lower belly. This is your seat of health. And when we're talking about thyroid function, the kidneys are related into this area here. So what I would say is spend a lot more time sweeping the energy down from the head and bring it down to the kidneys. Rub the kidneys and sweep them around to the lower dantian. Rub the kidneys and sweep them around to the lower dantian. You can see what I am. I'm sitting on the floor. I'm sitting cross-legged. I'm really sunk down into my lower dantian. And I wrote the book, Good Food, Better Sex, because I felt that there was so much shame around sex and sexual energy. I'd had childhood sexual abuse that had led me into many disastrous relationships and confusion over sexual energy. So I thought it really important to make sure that you are really in your own seat of power. All right. So to do this, come out of the head, over the heart and down to the lower dantian. Rub your kidneys, sweep around and come down to your lower dantian. Rub them and come around, holding this area here. Now, I could stop there. That is your qigong on your acupressure point, but I know that you're probably looking for food as well. So stomach and spleen, as I said at the very beginning, is responsible for this kind of earth element, this groundedness. And when we're too much in our head and things get muzzy and heavy, this can be because the spleen energy is not transforming. So it's a bit like a wet, damp log, and we want to increase the fires. So some of the things that can cause brain fog will be your refined sugars and your refined carbs. So you want to be avoiding those because they weaken the stomach and spleen. Things that really help the stomach and spleen are warming and pungent, earthy foods. So these foods that are orange-brown in color, brown rice, sweet potato, butternut squash, millet, quinoa, really great. Eat some of these together with kind of cloves, cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, Include more of those into your diet and avoid the refined sugar and the refined carbs. I really hope that that's helped you and helped lots of people. I know that the book writing for me was a process that really helped me get into my power and love my sexy energy, circulating. It's not about having sex with somebody else. It's about finding your power as a woman or a man or anything in between. Love your body, love yourself, and love your energy. It's what you are. May you be happy and may you be well. May I be happy, may I be well, and may all beings everywhere be happy, safe and well. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and also maybe ask me a question. There's a form on the website, you can submit that and I'll make a video for you.